Until weeks later, when police came back here looking for Johnny Olsen, they wondered, was the guy in the alley actually Johnny, not an actor? Was he a legal victim? One of the detectives went downtown to check on the report that was taken from Trevor and Marissa, and it didn't fit. That call was taken a week before Johnny disappeared. Besides, no victim ever came forward. No one claimed to have been attacked by a masked man. The whole thing sounded almost like a scene from a movie.
Coming up, or just maybe a TV show about a serial killer. What attracted you to Dexter?
What I love about the show and the book is how he was able to explore that dark side and rationalize that it's okay.
Good morning, it is 7:57 at Montgomery Road. Been following a couple traffic situations for you. This one on the far west side of the Indianapolis Metro. Wanted to show you up the way here. Just as the police lights leave the area, but you can see it is blocking traffic. This is I-70 eastbound, just to the east of State Road 39. A lot of brake lights here. Things have really slowed up due to an incident up the way. We're going to show you where this is located on a map and the fact that we are in the red approaching the scene of that crash. So be prepared for a slowdown just to the east of State Road 39, that junction there on I-70 East. Also just have reports of a car fire down on I-69 northbound. This is going to be near Teeters Road, which is located about 1 mile north of Martinsville, and that right lane currently blocked because of that. You can see in that circle zone, still have some flashing emergency lights blocking that lane. The right lane assisting with that driver. Not causing a major issue, but keep this in mind if your travel plans bring you north on I-69. Huh?
So Lindsay, I was looking on the left-hand side of that screen. You can still see some of the flurries, and light snow continues to fall across central Indiana, but it has definitely lightened up. This is what you may be waking up to, at least on your driveway or maybe your county or rural road. This is a live up there in Connorsville. Even the city streets have snow patches, but there's still a lot of dry pavement out there this morning. So just make sure you give yourself a little extra time. Watch out around the intersections when you're making some turns. But snow showers are gradually winding down. They're getting lighter, and they're getting a little bit more intermittent, and the flakes themselves are starting to get smaller too. You can see that on Live Doppler 13. Snow's gradually starting to weaken a little bit. So still some flurries out there the rest of this morning. We should be drier this afternoon with maybe another batch of snow flurries tonight. Look what's headed our way to the north and west. More snow.
No! God damn, I'm tired of this snow.
Merchants Bank is a unique bank. As rates move up and down, our rates are always at the top.
Great. Let's go.
Our team has a proven track record as one of the nation's top performing banks.
That's the top performer.
What you see is what you get. A great rate. Without gimmicks or hidden fees.
Let's leapfrog it. Hop to it. Merchants Bank, where your money is safe, secure, and earning more. Hop on over.
This is Karen Cora. Cora is always making sure everyone has what they need. Our goal is to care for our residents with ever-changing needs through different levels of support. Every effort is made to show our residents we are there for them.
As always, Cora, your home is spotless. Is there anything I can do for you?
Just put your finger here, sweetie. Needs may change, but hearts and souls stay the same. Family First Senior Living Communities. Let Karen Cora and our community look after you. This is Karen Cora. Cora is always making sure everyone has what they need. And at our independent living communities, our residents are able to do their own thing. Something Cora has always taken to heart.
Well, Cora, did you find everything you need in our kitchen?
Good. And thank you for asking.
Anytime.
We find it so important to maintain individuality, and we do just that. Family First Senior Living Communities. Let Karen Cora and our community look after you.
Zaire Franklin, all-pro linebacker for the Indianapolis Colts. Progress doesn't always make the highlight reel, but real ones happen at Gaymar. Every skill that a child learns and every challenge that they overcome is part of the game plan to build brighter futures. We can't do it alone. If you got heart and hustle, this is your moment. Help us drive all progress forward. Apply today at gaymar.org.
And good morning, welcome back to WTHR Plus, 8 o'clock on your Tuesday. Only 2 days left until the end of the year. We certainly have the end of the year weather in December.
That's right. We are definitely waking up to snow flurries. You know, we're starting to taper off a little bit, depending on where you're at, but it is certainly the cold weather. The wind has not let up. Matt, you've been keeping it track all morning long, really, how this is going. And the warm weather is gone, my friend.
It's stayed elusive for a while. I tell you what, we had a lot of folks call in last week or Christmas week saying, I wish winter was back. Well, you got your Christmas wish. Just came in a little bit late, but we're talking about cold temperatures in the teens with wind chills near or below zero this morning. That's because we still have that westerly wind that's sustained or constantly moving at least at 18 miles per hour, gusts up to about 25, maybe up to 30 at times. So it's a raw start out there. It's a great start too. We have the snow flurries flying around, but they are gradually winding down. You just look at this loop over time. Notice how the snow showers around the radar slowly start to fade. Now you may be wondering, I'm in Marion and I'm still getting snow flurries, or Muncie or Richmond or several other locations. The clouds are really low and the flurries are really low to the ground. So the radar beams actually kind of going up above. That's why it looks like there's circles of snow, when really there's just light snow all across central Indiana and Ohio. But it all is winding down for a quick break. I think this afternoon will probably just be mainly cloudy with a couple sun breaks, but then look what's headed our way. Another system. Now this is a quick clipper system. We'll just bring in some slightly cooler air later this week, and we'll bring in a couple snow chances. So I think the warm front will actually bring in a quick wave of light snow overnight tonight with some flurries. And then the cold front will bring snow showers by your Wednesday evening. So 2 more rounds left to go. But today, cloudy, windy, with some of those flurries. Highs will get to the 20s. However, here's the thing. It may never feel like 28 because of that wind. It may feel up to about 19 degrees or so with that wind chill factored in. Today, dry day other than the flurries. Later this evening, though, with the next round of flurries, be on the lookout. I was looking, we have over 120 high school boys and girls basketball games across the state. Now all the schedules are all over the place for Christmas break. You can do it at any time. But be on the lookout for some of those flurries. There could be more slick spots tonight and then maybe tomorrow night with some more of those snow showers coming on in. So we'll be watching that. I do want to play for you Future Track 13. This is really highlighting the second wave. There could be some flurries tonight. They'll be hit or miss. But really with the next front, the cold front bringing in that last wave, that will be arriving through your Wednesday, late afternoon and evening. So we're getting ready to ring in the new year. Snow showers will join the party too. Now there could be some quick bursts. It's not a big storm system, not going to cover us, but there could be a dusting in spots and there could be enough light snow like this past round has been to bring us a couple snow patches on the road. So watch out for that. I want to show you kind of a rough accumulation forecast. Take it with a grain of salt because here's the thing. Not everyone is going to see much accumulation, but there could be a dusting in spots or maybe a little bit more. It really depends on those individual bands, so it gets a little tricky. And when totals are so low, too, it gets tricky. But anyway, farther to the north, maybe up to an inch and a little bit more once you get to Michiana, northern Indiana and southern Michigan. But we're going to stay on the cooler side as that jet stream stays over us, keeping that Canadian air locked in place. Lindsay, this morning you're trying to figure out the heater probably in the car and maybe some snow patches at times?
It's like I wish I could program my seat here to go like 1 extra on mornings like this, you know. It's so brutal out there. We've had that light snow, but at least that's starting to let up, but we do have a couple of other issues on the roads right now. This is a crash out close to State Road 39. This is coming in down on I-70 East. I've got this circled up here just up the way. This is the closest live in-dot camera we've got to the actual scene of the crash. As you can see, a lot of brake lights. This is actually improved. We had stop and go traffic basically the entire stretch of 70 eastbound just a little bit ago. We put this on the map just to kind of show you where this is located. Here's Mooresville. This is the I-70, this is State Road 39 here, that Monrovia exit. So still in the red, approaching the scene of that crash, going to add about 5 to 10 minutes to your morning commute. We also have a car fire coming northbound on I-69, about a mile north of Martinsville, closer to that Peters Road kind of cross section there as you head down toward Martinsville. So this is what that live camera looks like. Again, this is kind of up the way a little bit, so I've got this circle where we've got some of those flashing lights. It still looks like that right traveling is blocked. Not creating a major issue. Traffic is still relatively light out there this morning. But something to keep in mind as you travel bring in northbound from Martinsville toward Indianapolis on I-69.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. Right now, a battle over water is boiling in Lebanon. Neighbors there are concerned about how water is being used in Boone County's Leaf District. Alex Almanza went to a town meeting where an action plan is being drawn to fight back.
As neighbors leave this town hall meeting, they leave with a mandate and more answers to their questions about where wastewater for Boone County's Leaf District will go. The last time someone needed this many folding chairs, it might have been your family holiday, but on the heels of a Christmas weekend just days before the new year, and with bitter temps outside, this West Side cafeteria is packed over capacity for one reason.
We got to kill it. We have to kill it. We have to stop it somehow. And we're going to fight with all we have.
The LEAP Innovation Hub in Lebanon is a concept to bring high-tech and advanced manufacturing to the I-65 corridor connecting Indianapolis and Purdue. While the talk has been on innovation, these residents are fighting back, saying they don't have a lot of info, especially when it comes to where wastewater is dumped.
That gives us great concern for the environmental impacts. What studies and data do they have? That will affect not only the flow and the capacity. We have a migrating bird sanctuary that is right aligned with where that water is going to go in.
Several elected officials taking a seat and listening to their constituents, even if they have several questions themselves, like what can Indianapolis do?
What are the legal options as well? The concern again is the speed at which this is happening, and the position of the city is not one necessarily that I would agree with. I do think the city has a bigger role than what it's willing to take right now.
By the city, Councilor Dan Boots means Mayor Joe Honset's office. He says they have indicated to him that it's a state issue and there's little they can do about it because it's in the right of way of where pipes are going.
This is really important. I'm hoping that everybody takes an interest in it and passes.
And this is just one of several town halls where residents can walk in and get some of their questions answered as the Leaf District project moves forward. In Indianapolis, Alex Almanza, 13 News.
The time is out 8:08, and these cold temperatures can be dangerous right now. So the Indianapolis Office of Public Health and Safety has a men's overnight shelter that's open right now. So it's over at West Morris Church, and it'll be open overnight until 8 a.m. Of course, right now it has been closed, but keep that in mind as they continue to be open. The city also has two other shelters open right now, one on North Tibbs and the Assessment Center and Intervention Center. You do have all the information at WTHR.com. One of Indy's most popular restaurants is unfortunately going away. Milk Tooth is nationally known for its brunch served in the Fletcher Place neighborhood on the city's south side. But owner Jonathan Brooks is announcing that he will be replacing Milk Tooth with a new Southern-inspired restaurant called Arlene's. So it's named after his mother, and this new restaurant, he says, will focus on the popular meat and 3 meal. So it's a big protein, and then you get 3 sides. The change is expected to happen sometime in the spring. This morning, we're learning new details in a deadly shooting on the city's east side. According to court documents, they've now revealed what led up to the shooting. We're told in those documents that a child told police they were inside the home in South Village Way when they heard a man and woman arguing. The child told police that they went to the bedroom, and that's when they saw the 41-year-old man shoot 36-year-old Ashley Dahl, killing her. Court documents this said the child went to a nearby apartment looking for help. Metro Police arrested the suspect after a short chase. The time is out 8:09. Much more 13 sunrise when we get back.
What's up, Bubbles? I got you that.
Honestly, it was kind of a rough patch.
You're so warm.
Work was slow.
I gotta get up.
Every night, just wondering how I was going to pay the rent. I found this app, Possible Finance.
What's up, Bubbles?
Download it. Within minutes, I've got $500 at 10 p.m. on a Sunday night.
Get up to $500 in minutes, even with bad credit, and pay back little by little with no late fees.
I'm rebuilding my credit. Basically, it got me back up on my feet. It feels great.
Download the Possible Finance app and get money today. Huh?
Duke. Oh my gosh.
Work's been slow and I needed a little bit of extra money. But with my credit, nah. So I downloaded the Possible Finance app. In minutes, I've got $500.
Get up to $500 in minutes, even with bad credit. Download the Possible Finance app and get money today.
Introducing MPL Solitaire. Clear the peaks and dive into exciting gameplay that'll keep you hooked. Play against real players, and the best part, you win real cash. With MPL Solitaire, withdraw your winning.
Yeah, it snowed last night. There's more snow on the ground than there was when I came home. Good morning. Ooh, fuck, it's cold. Makes me want to go back in the couch and get underneath that blanket again. It is cold. I know. Why does the mornings always gotta come so fast? I only have to work like, I think it's like 5 hours today. I have to do some fucking safety whatever. I would have been off today if it weren't for this. And I was really hoping that they would cancel it because of the weather, but hell no. Face is all swollen. Get that sleepy face. Justin, what the hell are you doing awake? Chase, what are you doing awake? Tomorrow, Caroline. I keep thinking I'm a fucking day ahead of myself. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. I kept thinking yesterday was Tuesday. Yeah. No. Today's an easy day. Tomorrow's a hard day. I kept thinking yesterday was Tuesday. All fucking day. It's because of the holiday. It's because of Christmas. It threw me off. Every time, I don't know about you guys, but every time there's like a fucking holiday or something, it messes the rest of my week up. I did that on when Thanksgiving happened too. Why is that? Why does it do that? I don't know, I just woke up. Sure, he's fine. Better be. Look, my nose is all swollen. Yeah, he's been out of the hospital. My mom's in the hospital. She could get out today. Yeah. But probably tomorrow. Christmas was okay. It was just okay. Thank you, Jessica. Like I didn't know that. I didn't even think about that. Today would be my trash day, so I bet it's going out tomorrow. I didn't even think about that. Thank you, turning the page. Well, either way, I got mine and my parents' trash can out on the curb, so. My dad told me he forgot that I did it. You guys know if you were here last night. I went and I brought it out. And then he called me like an hour or so later and was like, I need you to take out my trash. I was like, I already did. Who's my bestie? No, sometimes I don't wash my face at night. I'll wash it in the shower. Look at Duke.
Standouts, including Speedway High School tuba player Samuel
Look at Dukes. You gonna go potty?
in California, practicing and soaking up.
No, you don't want to get out of the bed.
I really enjoy it.
Morning drama. Did you see him? Like peeking out? You gonna go potty? Go potty. Get the Dukes. Because I got a different job. My whole sleeping pattern's fucked up. I mean, I'm still holding down the other one too. Just not as many days. I'm used to waking up early. Well, I'm getting used to waking up early.
Good boy.
Ah! I burnt my toast! Fuck! It's alright, I scraped it off. Chap.
Up through the weekend.
Alrighty, it is 8:32, and so let's get back down to Martinsville, where, yes, we are following a car fire on 69 North, but we're also following the sky starting to clear up a bit, a little sunshine even, just north of Martinsville here on 69. So that is causing a little bit of a slowdown there because we've got that right travel lane that's still blocked, as you see right here, due to that earlier car fire. So we are seeing a little bit of a slowdown if you're coming north from Martinsville up toward Indianapolis on 69. Now, I want to take you up to 69 on the northeast side, where we've got some of that steadier snow. Certainly the cloud cover a little bigger in this area as well.
I put
But it does look like things
chipped
are
beef
moving,
gravy.
pretty good, without much of a big time issue if you're traveling southbound on 69. A very typical slow spot this time of day. Really not causing much of an issue, just a 1 minute slowdown. In fact, travel has been pretty good across the area for this morning. Just allow a little bit of extra travel time to account for some of the patchy ice and snow that could be on some of our local city streets. Thank you, Lindsay. Well, this morning we're learning more about the woman shot and killed on Indy's southeast side. It happened at a home near East Stop 11 and Shelbyville Roads. Our Ashton Hackman explains why court records show the woman may have been trying to leave an abusive marriage.
Police lights drown out the Christmas lights hanging from this home on Meadow Bend Lane.
Damn, that's a nice house.
Officers filled the street Sunday afternoon. In the driveway, they found 44-year-old Jerry Mae Maines shot. She died at the hospital.
This is a tragic incident, and his family is going to be impacted for the rest of their lives.
Court documents say 3 children inside the home at the time saw and heard the shooting. With their help, police quickly located and later arrested their father, who police say pulled the trigger. Court documents show detectives found a gun in the man's car, matching shell casings at the scene.
Violence of any kind is never a solution. It doesn't solve the problem, it doesn't resolve the conflict, and it comes with a lifetime of consequences.
Prosecutors have not yet officially charged the man arrested for the killings, who's sitting in jail here in Marion County, but a protection order filed Christmas Day by Maines alleges months of abuse against her husband. The court filing describes abuse that was sometimes physical, escalating just days before the shooting. Maines wrote that her husband threatened to kill her and himself because she wanted a divorce.
We are seeing an increase of domestic violence here in the city, and it continues to be women.
Danielle Smith leads Indy Champions, which streamlines help to victims and survivors of domestic abuse in Marion County. She says Maines was in a window most dangerous to abuse victims.
We know that leaving a domestic violence situation is the most dangerous. But when there's a level of, whether it's marriage or children or pregnancy, it heightens that danger even further.
A danger ending in tragedy for a family now left with grief and questions. On Indy's southeast side, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
This morning, a couple is thanking a good Samaritan after a close call on Christmas Day. Their car slid off the highway in the middle of the Sierras out in Northern California. Our NBC affiliate in the area talked to the man who helped save them.
A terrifying moment caught on camera on historic Highway 50. Family's car losing total control. Their lives literally hanging in the balance. Behind them, a good Samaritan jumps out with no hesitation.
During that time, I think it's the adrenaline kicking in.
That person, Staff Sergeant Ruben Tala, stationed at Travis Air Force Base.
But during the day, we're really excited to go there, to like snow.
Good morning.
And then,
Sally.
Happens.
He and his family heading up the historic Sierra Corridor, but in seconds, faced with a choice.
So you had the car behind.
Everybody say good morning to Dookie Dukes.
You saw that car spin out. What went through your mind? Well,
come here, Rosie.
When I saw the car spin out, I told you, I thought about my wife.
Good morning to the Royal.
If there's a family in that car, somebody has to help,
The car teetering hundreds of feet below, tangled by just a tree.
That's not for puppies, you know it.
One wrong move, he can
It's too hot anyway.
That car tumbling all the way down to the slope.
I yelled at them, hey, do you have any rope? I need some rope. Then one guy ran back to his truck and gave me a rope. Then the other 3 guys, they were holding my hands to keep the car not moving.
Highway 50, known for its hazardous driving conditions during the winter, posing trouble for even the most experienced drivers.
So the driver is really thankful. He's really thankful at me, and I think his wife is still in state of shock that time. She was holding her 2 dogs.
A decision that was made in seconds, but an instinct that changed a couple's lifetime.
It's funny too because like one of her dog's name is Luna, which is my daughter's name. Oh, like how is the coincidence, right?
People might see this video and consider you a hero. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm just doing my part like somebody else, you know. That's how we're trained in the Air Force. We help somebody when they need some help. No matter the situation.
Tired.
Hey, you know how we do it. Our team is always testing tons of products. We get rid of the rejects. Only show you the best ones, and that's why I want to show you this thing today. It's the Tire Hero Portable Tire Inflator. Let me shut this off for a second. Literally true story, 2 weeks ago, I got stuck on the side of the road, glass in the tire. I barely made it to the gas station. Almost cost me hundreds of dollars to tow. So you need one of these anyway. The reason I think this is one of the best on the market is for this reason. Come on. Again, let me show you. So let's say you don't know the PSI of your car, you don't know what it's supposed to be, or if you want to inflate a ball, it does it for you. So you see the little car icon right there? You can flip through these. Okay, I want to do my car. I want to do my motorcycle, little motorcycle icon. I want to do my bicycle tire, or I want to do a soccer ball or an exercise ball. I just blew these up. The other cool thing about this is this. Come on and look at this. It's got the USB adapters here. It acts as a portable battery charger, so you can charge your tablet, you can charge your phone. It also comes with all these different nozzles for kind of anything you would have. It's small enough to literally, I mean, it's a pretty packed up compartment, right? Look at that. It still fits. Nice and easy. Got a great deal for you on this today. And by the way, you want one of these.
I can't believe how many of you are up this early.
$60 a year for properly inflated tires. So why wouldn't you? Get this one though, because I think it's the best on the market. $69.99 normally. Today, 20% off down to $55.99. Scan the QR code right now, or go to shoptvdeals.com.
Get in the game with Fanatic Sportsbook and get 10 days of no sweat bets up to $200 in fan cash daily. Plus, earn up to 10% fan cash on your bet, win or lose. It's time to switch to Fanatic Sportsbook, America's fastest growing sportsbook. Sign up now.
Bleeding gums? That can be serious. Try Crest Gum Detoxify. Unlike other toothpaste, it kills 99% of bacteria to start.
Here, hey, you want something? So much oh, here, take this. No, I want something. I can't. No, take it.
Duke doesn't want to be up yet.
You know, they're playing slot games. You're saving so much money. Slot games. Can I try? Sure, go ahead. Wow, that was fun. No ads, no top-up, no inviting friends. You can use the cards to buy what you need. What are you waiting for? The next jackpot will be yours.
Download on the App Store.
I know, he's trying to hide his face. So if I put the blanket over him, that's what he wants. He wants it to be dark.
No ads, all thrill sex skills are good.
Yeah.
Wow. Introducing MPL Solitaire. Clear the peaks and dive into exciting gameplay that'll keep you hooked. Play against real players, and the best part, you win real cash. With MPL Solitaire, withdraw your winnings instantly to your bank account. Download MPL Solitaire now and start winning.
Good morning. It is very cold out there. Good to be with you all this morning. We are tracking some scattered snow.
I do this every morning.
Indiana, and another batch of snow.
I think I'm lactose intolerant. I know I'm lactose intolerant. But I drink chocolate milk every morning and it's starting to brew in my stomach. My stomach's starting to hurt, so I know I'm going to have to go take a big shit.
Tomorrow evening. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve evening, right when we have the last few hours of 2025, we're bringing the new year another round of some light snow as possible. There could be some minor accumulations. Again, with this system, we had some accumulation.
I do it to myself every day, every morning.
Up to a fresh dusting of snow across the state. And I think most of that is winding down now. You probably will get too much more accumulation today, but we are wrapping up the snow showers now. They're becoming lighter, and the flakes themselves are getting smaller too. But then 2 more rounds. There could be a few flurries tonight, hit or miss, and then
Avon's like 15 minutes for me.
You don't really notice much warmer weather. I mean, we'll get down to the 20s.
15 minutes that way.
Single digits.
I live right on the edge.
Tonight, so 20s
like
with some flurries.
I go down
the cold front part of the system comes in for your Wednesday.
a few blocks. It says "Welcome to Avon." Like I'm right on the edge of Avon and Brownsburg.
Chance you get another dusting or so. Everyone's going to get something a little bit different, but it's going to be cold enough for things to stick. Here's the cold front sliding on through. I think this would be the bigger batch of the two. So one tonight, one tomorrow evening. Scattered snow showers likely. Temperatures holding in the 20s, and we'll probably reinvigorate a little bit of that northwest wind.
That town's got money but no personality.
We are trying to start 2026, and a little bit of light snow too. Now it's not a big winter storm, and so accumulation has to get kind of tough because it really depends on where individual bands are. But
my toast is right here. I can't eat anything. My stomach's
snow in spots and
doing its shit where I gotta go shit.
Some of us could be talking about an inch, up to an inch. So it's not guaranteed that you get the full inch, but we'll be watching that closely for the next several hours. Staying cool though. The rest of this weekend, your 7-day forecast, we'll have temperatures bobbing between the 20s and 30s up through the weekend.
Alrighty, it's 8:44, and we are still looking at some slowdowns up in the 69 area. This is just north of Martinsville by about a mile. We had a car fire just up the road. I've got that circle for you. You can see that's blocking the right travel lane. This really wasn't causing much of an issue, but now when it's starting to, as traffic is picking up. So
saying we're getting more tonight and more tomorrow night.
That stop and go traffic approaching the scene of that crash.
Probably not very much, but it doesn't matter. Any kind of snow, I don't like.
Come out down near Martinsville at this hour. So we are seeing a little bit of a delay if you're coming northbound on 69, just north of Martinsville. We also had a stalled vehicle on the north side. I wanted to show you this camera here on 465. This is the travel that is coming eastbound approaching US 31. Looks like we've got an NDOT truck there assisting that vehicle now, but it is off into the shoulder, so not blocking any
really
travel
see
lanes.
guys.
Still cloudy here on the north side of town. We've still got some of those light flurries flying around. Otherwise, we really haven't seen much of an issue across the area so far today, so that is a good thing, but we'll keep you posted if any new accidents or delays develop.
Same here.
Well, the year 2025 has become synonymous with the word tariff. The Trump administration's strategy shook up global markets, and we've seen the impact on prices here in the U.S. Anna Kumar looks back at the year in review.
2025 was a pretty eventful year in global
I'd love to be on the beach right now.
Trump took office again in January, countries braced themselves for new tariffs. When Trump's so-called Liberation Day came in April,
we came armed with a little smaller jar.
The hit was even harder than anticipated. Tariff rates were higher than expected. All countries were hit with duties of at least 10%, with some, like Brazil, hit with tariffs much, much higher.
They charge us, we charge them less. How can anybody be upset?
Tax experts say that high tariffs tend to lead to high prices for consumers, and markets reacted to Trump's new duties. But when the bond market began to set off, the president then seemed to listen.
I thought that people were jumping a little bit out of line. They were getting yippy, you know? They were getting a little bit yippy, a little bit afraid. I did a 90-day pause for the people that didn't retaliate, because I told them if you retaliate, we're going to double it. And that's what I did with China, because they did retaliate. So we'll see how.
Good morning, Howard.
The US and China each raising tariffs on the other and then eventually lowering them, the markets rebounded. And a new term,
that in Florida,
stands for Trump always chickens out.
You call that chickening out? 6 months ago, this country was stone cold dead. We had a dead country. We had a country people didn't think it was going to survive, and you ask a nasty question like that. It's called negotiation.
And over those 90 days, negotiations continued. The UK agreed to the first trade deal, at least in principle, and more deals, though, with
30s and 40s in Florida.
Social, that's Trump's social media platform. By August, those without a deal got a new tariff rate.
I love tariffs. Most beautiful word, but I'm not allowed to say that anymore. Tariff is my favorite word. I love the word tariff.
Then in October, Trump and Chinese leader Xi Jinping met and began to soften their respective positions on tariffs. But the meetings next year will be key.
That's wild. Well, it gets chilly there at night. I know that. Even in the summertime.
Wait a decision from the Supreme Court
But
on whether some of those tariffs are even lawful.
God,
So 2025
these are 40s.
but there is clearly plenty
I'm in Indiana.
in 2026. Anna Cuban, CNN, London.
Baby puppy.
Well, President Trump says, quote, there will be hell to pay if Hamas does not
Morning,
disarm
Debbie.
as part of phase 2 of the president's peace plan in Gaza. The president met with Israeli Prime Minister to talk about ways to push the peace plan along. NBC's Bofta Imam has the details.
President Trump hosted Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at his Mar-a-Lago estate. The U.S. hoping to move forward with the second phase of the Gaza ceasefire.
Morning, sweet.
As quickly as we can.
But the president says progress largely hinges on Hamas's disarmament.
But if they don't disarm, as they agreed to do, they agreed to it, and then they'll be held to pay.
Babos.
In effect since October, a U.S. brokered ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas. But the president downplayed the lack of progress and Israel's actions. Its military killed hundreds of Palestinians since the ceasefire. Details of Monday's talks remained elusive.
Well, we have had a discussion, big discussion for a long time on the West Bank, and I wouldn't say we agree on the West Bank 100%, but we will come to a conclusion on the West Bank.
With high praise, the two showcased their public support for one another. This comes as the Prime Minister is gearing up to run for re-election in 2026.
I'll say it again and again and again. We've never had a friend like President Trump in the White House. It's not even close.
Look, he's a wartime Prime Minister. He's done a phenomenal job.
And Trump says he would support an Israeli attack against Iran if Iran attempts to boost its ballistic missile reserves or restore its nuclear program.
I know. New Year's Eve was a big night. Now it's like one of the biggest nights to get a DUI or get in trouble.
If Iran is building up weapons, they're not using the sites the U.S. forces, quote, obliterated during airstrikes on Iran's nuclear facilities back in June. In Washington, Bofta Imam, NBC News.
Well, a teenage girl is back home in Kentucky safe after missing for several weeks, and a 37-year-old man from Maryland is now facing kidnapping charges. The teen went missing from near her Kentucky home on October 14th. Well, Friday, police in Maryland received
time is it? It's 8:51.
Be there with a suspicious person. Investigators say they found the 13-year-old along.
Yeah, you go out on New Year's Eve anymore unless you like have reservations at somewhere. You go to any of the bars, it's full of a bunch of kids, half naked. You know what I mean? It's just it's not fun.
There are predators online that will jump into Instagram accounts, that will jump into Snapchat accounts, and direct message kids and try and gain their trust in any number of ways.
Police say they are still investigating how the teen ended up with the man. Her family says she is safe and they are thankful she is back home. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Pam, your Express Scripts pharmacy pharmacist. We come with the prescription. Switching to our home delivery is Support City.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's automatic refills for your daily meds. And we have 24/7 pharmacist help with no time limits on calls. Hey Rita! Hey? Home delivery means no lines. Less errands. That to-do is done. Switch today at expressscripts.com/moretime.
Introducing MPL Solitaire.
New Year's Eve in New York,
That'll keep you hooked.
Times Square.
Play against real players, and the best part, you win real cash. With MPL Solitaire, withdraw your winnings instantly to your bank account.
I've never been there. I've seen it on TV though.
Now and start winning. Introducing Club with WPT Gold, the all-in-one membership for poker players who want more. For $99 per month, you get 110 monthly chips, 200 hand analyses, and unlimited access to over 500 hours of expert training content from the Upswing Lab 1.0. Whether you're new to poker or leveling up your game, Club WPT Gold gives you everything in one place. Don't miss the best deal we've ever launched. Lock into recurring bonuses by becoming a Gold member before December 31st.
3, 2, 1.
Good morning. It's almost 9. I have no desire at all to go to New York, especially the city. Fuck no. Dookie don't want to go either. Like none. I know people like really like that light. It does nothing for me.
Let's do arms crossed again. Yeah, there we go.
These are Team USA curling athletes, Corey Teesey and Corey Dropkin. They qualified as a mixed pair.
Which one? Probably. Yeah, crowded. Too many people.
Campaign for Becca Johnson and her team at Columbia Sportswear.
The Olympics is the pinnacle of these athletes' careers, and to get to have
It was dirty.
that, help them feel comfortable.
I believe that. I totally believe that.
And then to get podium spots is just huge.
And beyond form and function, and
yeah, he's still around.
Design, there's a little Easter egg like this: 250 stars, all to celebrate 250 years. And inside the jacket, a patch to customize.
But just a little special note on the inside, wishing them luck and just like the fact that they earned this garment.
Great, back to the side, nice.
With hopes that after competition on the ice, they'll be pictured on the podium.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go shit and shower, get my day started. Pretty much, sweet Scorpio. My stomach's turning from the milk. That's my cue to go. I need to take a shower.
Stop searching for the perfect.
You all have a great day too.
Over 500,000
I'll see